In a world often shrouded in uncertainty, Jordan Peterson emerged as an intellectual beacon, guiding individuals towards meaning and purpose. A clinical psychologist and professor, Peterson captivated audiences with his insightful lectures and thought-provoking writings. His seminal work, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, became an international bestseller, resonating with millions seeking direction and stability. Through a blend of psychology, philosophy, and personal anecdotes, Peterson offers a roadmap for navigating life's complexities, urging readers to embrace responsibility and strive for personal growth. Peterson's book is more than just a self-help manual. It's a philosophical treatise on the human condition. He argues that chaos, while an inherent part of existence, can be mitigated by adhering to a set of timeless principles. Whether one agrees with all his views or not, 12 Rules for Life offers a compelling framework for understanding ourselves and our place in the cosmos. Peterson's 12 rules serve as guideposts, helping individuals navigate the complexities of life and cultivate a sense of order amidst the chaos. They are not mere platitudes, but rather deeply considered principles grounded in evolutionary biology, psychology, and philosophy. 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. This rule emphasizes the importance of posture in reflecting and shaping our inner state. It's about embracing confidence and responsibility. 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. This rule encourages self-care and self-compassion, recognizing that we are worthy of our own love and attention. 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Surrounding ourselves with supportive and positive influences is crucial for personal growth. 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. This emphasizes the importance of focusing on our own progress rather than comparing ourselves to others. 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Setting boundaries and instilling discipline in children helps them develop into responsible adults. 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. This rule highlights the importance of taking responsibility for our own lives before attempting to change the world. 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. This encourages us to focus on long-term fulfillment rather than short-term gratification. 8. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. Honesty and integrity form the foundation of a meaningful life. 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. This emphasizes the importance of humility and open-mindedness in learning from others. 10. Be precise in your speech. Clear communication is essential for understanding and avoiding unnecessary conflict. 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. This encourages us to allow children the freedom to explore and take risks. 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. This simple act of kindness reminds us to appreciate the small joys in life. These rules, while seemingly disparate, form a cohesive philosophy for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. The first rule in Peterson's 12 Rules for Life might appear surprisingly simple. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. However, this seemingly superficial instruction delves into the profound connection between our physical presence and our psychological state. Peterson argues that posture is not merely a matter of aesthetics, but rather a reflection of our inner world. When we stand tall, shoulders back, we communicate confidence and self-assurance, not just to others, but to ourselves as well. This posture, rooted in our evolutionary past, signals dominance and capability. Conversely, slouching and shrinking inward can reflect feelings of insecurity, fear, and defeat. By simply standing tall, we can begin to embody the characteristics we aspire to cultivate. This seemingly simple act of straightening our backs becomes a powerful metaphor for embracing responsibility and stepping into our full potential. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping is perhaps one of the most profound and counterintuitive rules in Peterson's book. In a world that often glorifies self-indulgence, This rule challenges us to approach self-care with the same diligence and compassion we would extend to someone we deeply care about. We are often our own harshest critics, quick to judge our flaws while readily offering forgiveness to others. Peterson urges us to challenge this double standard and extend the same grace and compassion inward. By treating ourselves with the same care we would a loved one, we cultivate a sense of self-respect and self-compassion that positively impacts our relationships and overall well-being. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world is a call to personal responsibility and a reminder that true change starts from within. This rule challenges us to examine our own lives, address our own shortcomings, and cultivate a sense of order within ourselves before attempting to impose our will on the world. It's easy to point fingers at societal ills, but Peterson argues that meaningful change begins with personal transformation. By focusing on our own growth and taking responsibility for our own lives, we become embodiments of the change we wish to see in the world. This rule is not about achieving perfection, but about striving for continuous improvement. By putting our own houses in order, we create a more peaceful and fulfilling life for ourselves and inspire others to embark on their own journeys of self-improvement. Responsibility is a cornerstone of Jordan Peterson's philosophy, a concept that permeates his 12 rules and forms the bedrock of his worldview. He argues that embracing responsibility is not merely a social obligation, but rather the key to unlocking meaning and purpose in an otherwise chaotic existence. Peterson views responsibility as both a burden and a gift. It's a burden because it requires us to confront our own limitations and make difficult choices. However, it's also a gift because it empowers us to shape our own destinies and find meaning in the face of life's inevitable suffering. By taking responsibility for our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we step into our power as conscious creators of our own lives. Jordan Peterson often speaks about the interplay between chaos and order, two fundamental forces that shape our existence. He argues that these forces are not opposing extremes, but rather complementary aspects of reality, engaged in a delicate dance that gives rise to the complexities of life. Chaos represents the unknown, the unpredictable, and the uncontrollable aspects of life. It encompasses everything from natural disasters to the uncertainties of the future. Chaos is a source of anxiety and suffering, but it's also a catalyst for growth and change. Order, on the other hand, represents structure, predictability, and control. It provides a sense of security and belonging, but too much order can lead to stagnation. Peterson argues that the key to navigating life's complexities lies in finding a balance between these two forces. This dance between chaos and order is reflected in our personal lives, our relationships, and the world at large. Jordan Peterson's meteoric rise to fame has not been without its share of controversy. His outspoken views on gender identity, political correctness, and social justice have drawn both praise and criticism. Critics accuse him of transphobia and promoting a regressive social agenda. Proponents praise Peterson for his willingness to challenge conventional wisdom and his defense of free speech. Peterson argues that his critics often misrepresent his views, taking his words out of context. Regardless of one's stance, it's important to engage with Peterson's work with intellectual honesty, considering his arguments in their entirety. Reading Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life was more than just an intellectual exercise. It was a deeply personal journey of self-discovery. His words resonated with me on a profound level, challenging my assumptions and providing valuable tools for navigating life. One of the most impactful rules for me was treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. This statement forced me to confront my own tendency towards self-criticism and to approach self-care with compassion. Peterson's emphasis on personal responsibility also struck a chord, reminding me that I am an active participant in my own life. While I may not agree with all of Peterson's views, his work encouraged me to confront my biases and strive to become a more integrated version of myself. Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life is more than just a self-help book. It's a cultural phenomenon that has sparked countless conversations and provided millions with a roadmap for navigating the complexities of the 21st century. The book's strengths lie in its profound insights into human nature and its emphasis on personal responsibility. Peterson's writing is both intellectually stimulating and deeply personal, making his work relatable to a wide audience. However, the book is not without its weaknesses, such as Peterson's tendency towards grand pronouncements. Despite these criticisms, 12 Rules for Life remains a powerful and thought-provoking work. Its enduring power lies in its ability to speak to the human condition, offering guidance and hope in a world often shrouded in uncertainty and chaos.